you really wanna party with me, ain't God we trust. Yo, it's a must that you heard of us, yo, we murder us. A lot of people is wondering and they curious. I mean, in my unit, do it is so mysterious. Furious, all of my people is serious. Shook others be walking around fearing us. Front, baby, like you don't wanna be hearing us. Gotta listen to Harry, he'll be playing us. 30 times a day to make you delirious. Damaging everything all up in your area. Yo, it's funny how all the be always serving us. All up in between they where they wanna carry us. Hit you good, then I hit them off with the alias. Various, they wanna marry us. Yo, it's flip mode, you stupid, you know we bout to bust. 7-figure money, the label preparing us. Fight the dust instead of you making the fuss. People know better cause they ain't no comparing us. Mad at us, yes you know better, we fabulous. Hit my people off with the flow, that be marvelous. Oh, my whole clique victorious. Taking no prisoners with us, straight up warriors. When I feel it, then I know you be feeling so glorious. Then we blitz and reminisce on my people notorious.
Well, you really wanna party like that. Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Yeah! Dak gonna put it up right away. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's second and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Third and 6.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
46. 26.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Lions are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Devontae Turpin on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Hey, 47. Hey, we go, kill. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Dallas first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive, and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Yeah, Henry. 26.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On third down, Prescott. In trouble, and down he goes. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. Raymond going to return it, and it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Goff in the pistol. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
A second down throw for Goff. This defense pinning their ears back. Coming to get him again. Odafe Oweh bursting in and recording the sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now let's check on the flag. The penalty helps a bit, but it's still third and long. Here's Goff. That is caught at the 3. He is in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here's Turpin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense... So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. What do you think?
On play action, here's Dak. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Lions have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
By Vaughn Miller.
Here we go, 46.
It's 2nd and 21
26.
at the 9-yard line.
The defense plays it beautifully on that one. They knock him back to the 7.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here we go, going to 54. Wide.
Dak facing 3rd and long. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Great job there, not only securing the ball for the interception, Mike, but then turning into a runner. I can promise you he's going to get an earful by his teammates when they watch, saying, man, you couldn't get it in the end zone. Either way, that offense takes the field on the 1-yard line. He certainly did his job.
He'll get this forward, no signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Maverick. Okay.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Tucker's kick is good. And the Lions stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Then we're going to 53. 26.
On the give, here's Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Dak to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Goff to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Throwing on second down. Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On first and 10, here's Goff. Quick throw, taken in. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
On second down, Goff. That is caught side of the end zone. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go! Here we go, 46!
Now Prescott. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Hey, kill. We go tonight. 5. What's that?
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Lions 31, Cowboys nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Then we're going to 53. Hey, kill.
In motion, Lamb.
26.
Prescott on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
46.
On first and 10, Prescott gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. That one good for 15 and a first down. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Pistol now for Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. It's second down.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Ennis Rakestraw there to make the stop. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Play fake. Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action with Goff. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Ric Flair. Turbo's up.
On play action, Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he will take this one in. 87 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Lions stretch things out even further.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide in. Hey, kill. 47. Here we go. 46. Hey, 47. 46.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Whatever they they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And this is taken in by the defense.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority and it cannot be stressed enough.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Louis. Super. Value 3. 14. Attack.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Back deep to receive the explosive Kevontae Turpin. That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Yeah, here we go. Right take. There we go. Kill. 26.
2nd down, Prescott. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Goff to throw on 1st down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Tucker for the point after. His kick is good. And the Lions will add one more onto their big lead.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here's Turpin. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Yeah, here we go.
Going to go right back to Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Here we go. Here we go, 47.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Open man, left side. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Kill. Here we go, 47. 26.
On second down, it's Dak. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Wide 8. 47. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Kill.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Goff. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Hold on. Check. Maverick, whoa.
And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one.
Hold on.
3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify it. I mean, to have this type of lead in the 4th quarter and still continue to air it out. Tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think it could be pretty interesting.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
Yeah, here we go.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Dak going to work it to Lamb on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take!
In motion, Lamb.
Right take!
On the ground, here's Henry. Third down, 3 to go.
Yeah, here we go!
Slot man in motion right. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th
Go
down.
to 54, go to 54. Why? Hey, kill! 47. Here we go, 46.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. He'll let this go for Pickens. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Williams in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a 1st down.
Done. Maverick. Done.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. That is caught at the 3. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Point after now from Tucker. He knocks it through. And the Lions add on to their already sizable lead.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Hey, 47.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
Kill. Yeah, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Like it.
Now Prescott. A throw on the move is caught. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah! Here we go. Then we're going to 53. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
12. Shell. 2 for 1.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Gibbs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. He's inside the 40. And he'll dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. A long one from Gibbs. 41 yards. Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And this was as good as it gets, all three phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit, boy I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing